Hey guys, Skynight here. I was playing a lot of Gmod lately, and I discovered something on that server. The server is called, for murder, it's called, Death Phobia. Avoid it at all costs, because it's covered in hackers. Apparently the admins on that server just don't care about what's going on. They don't care about their own rules. Sometimes they break them themselves, as I've seen today. And I played a lot on that server, and I tried to convince them that it's not a good thing to do, but they still didn't. But I still played, and while playing, I discovered something about myself. One, that I really, really hate cheaters, but something about me that kind of defines part of who I am. I learned just how much I can't stand to be judged. Hold on, let me turn this thing around, because I'm just like tempted to look at that instead of you guys. There you go. Yeah, I discovered something because this one dude, I didn't even see his name, because it kept going away and changing it. He was using some kind of ID hack, so he was hiding his own player and Steam name. And he was using a speed hack, the bunny hop hack, pretty much every hack there was, and he was RDMing everybody, and he was, deliberately bullying them. And yet he had this accent, I don't want to sound racist, but this accent that comes from, like, I really don't want to sound racist, but this is the only way to describe it. You hear black people talk when, they just talk that way all the time. He had that accent, and he was just always, and I don't know what I did to him, but somehow I disgusted him in some way. I guess he thought I was a cheater, or I guess he just didn't like me because I actually followed the rules. I don't know, but in the time playing on that same game with him, I learned something about myself. I really don't care about people judging me. But when it comes to people who don't know me, trying to judge me on first glance, that's where it bugs me. So I figured that in this video I would tell you guys about myself. So as a young boy, I was your average kid. This is kind of like Markiplier's Draw My Life. I'm just, not using any artistic skills, because mine are not really good when it comes to offhand drawing like that. I have to draw for a while to do good drawings. So as a young boy, I was your average kid. I was small, not very strong, not very fast, just a lot of energy. And I spent time with my older brother a lot. I spent so much time with him. My mom tells me that things I wouldn't do for her, like count, spell, say words, I would do with him all the time. So as time went on, we kind of grew distant. We're not that close anymore, and that kind of saddens me, because he's fun to hang around with. We play video games together sometimes. That's only what the games he wants to play, and that's only when he's better than me. It seems like that's the only time he wants to play with me, is that when he's better than me, so he doesn't see his younger brother as, being better than him, I guess. I'm not sure. He's always telling me I know nothing about him, and, so we kind of drifted really far apart. So, as I got older, I went into school, and I was a late start because my birthday, it's like weird date. Sorry about the hat. I've been wearing it all day, so I have really bad hat hair. My hair is not fluffy like it should be. It's all flat, so I'm just kind of, the hat's hiding it. I don't know how much it's hiding my face or not. So as I got older, I went into school, and I started late, so I was already the eldest in my class. Then in kindergarten, I guess they didn't think I was mature enough or something to go on, because they held me back. So I'm 2 years ahead of the oldest people in all my classes, other than the teachers, of course, and the teachers' aides. So that's how it goes there. So from then on, I was always, older and more mature than everybody, so I spent a lot of time getting used to people who acted way younger than their age, or way younger than what seemed like it should be for their age to me. And they were always so immature. It was always that way. They would always, they were uncontrollable. So I was always, the older kid, the teacher's favorite, I guess, because I was always mature. I did my work. I was a good kid. I just wasn't all that smart. I couldn't get the subjects very easily, except math and English, which were my top subjects, because I loved them. They were fun to me, sort of. And then PE, that was kind of an easy pass grade for me. For most people it is, but for some people PE doesn't come very easily. Like my own nephew, he hates to run, so sometimes he refuses, sometimes he just can't keep up. It happens. So I got used to people always being so childish and immature and just enjoying irritating other people because they thought it was funny. So I kind of got used to it. But as the 5th grade came along, I was more of the outcast. At the time, I was a shorter kid, believe it or not, and I was an outcast. Nobody liked me, and I always, like every other kid, wanted to fit in. And I felt like I never could. So I went around, you know, at the time I never cussed in my life. I didn't even know any sexual topics, anything like that. So I went and I saw what seemed like a popular group. I think that's what you would call it. And it just... I went up to them and they agreed to let me hang around for a while just to see how I was, and I thought if I was going to fit in with them I had to act just like them. And turned out that wasn't a very good thing, because sooner or later I copied what one of the girls in the group was doing, and soon enough a rumor was started about me that I was gay. So as time went on, I was not even an outcast anymore. They pulled me in just to make fun of me. And, you know, little kid, my emotions were going crazy. So I was really sensitive. I'm not that much that way anymore. I mean, yeah, still, I have feelings, unlike most guys nowadays. I'm what Markiplier would call the alpha male. Now, I wouldn't say so about myself, because, you know, small body, I'm not very strong. All I got to go with is personality, because I'm not strong, I'm fast, I'm not strong, which I'm going to be working on pretty soon. So as time went on, it just got worse. The rumors spread, then we went into middle school, and I felt like I could never get away from it, so I thought about running away from home. But that served to be not a very good strategy. So, in the end, during the 7th grade, it was getting so bad, I barely had any friends. All the girls that I had that were friends always wanted to come to me, talk to me about clothes and pretty colors and flowers. And I couldn't hang out around any guy friends because they all thought I was hitting on them. And nobody believed me that I wasn't gay or anything. So, in the end, it got really bad to the point where I took this. And I held it there. For almost a half hour, I just stood there in my bedroom with this. Right there, ready to go. And I couldn't do it. I just couldn't end it. To this day, I don't know why. Something was just telling me it was gonna get better. And I guess it was right. Whatever was telling me that. Whatever was telling me that was right, because my parents agreed to switch me into a different school district, a different school. And that's when things got so much better for me. I thought I was gonna be an outcast again. So I spent the first couple days hiding in the shadows. But as time went on, everybody wanted to meet the new kid. And I just was myself around them. I didn't know what to do, so I was myself. And before I knew it, I couldn't get people away. Everybody liked me. It was the most amazing feeling, being liked finally in my life. And it was the most amazing thing. It's impossible to explain. I mean, I just couldn't get people away from me. That's how much I was liked. I went from the bullied kid, the outcast, to the popular kid. I mean, and then the most wonderful thing ever happened to me. I got my first girlfriend. She asked me out. And I didn't know what to do, so I said yes. And honestly, it didn't go that well. She apparently didn't like me. She liked my popularity or something or other. And she changed me. Any sensitivity I had gone out the window. Anything that was ever soft about me was gone. She didn't want me. she wanted something else. I don't know. Maybe the credibility of a relationship with me. I don't know. But it was... I liked her a lot. She was an amazing person. Her personality was great. She was extremely adorable. She was about a foot shorter than me. But it was, you know, she was an amazing girl. But she broke up with me 3 times and always came crawling back, begging me to take her back. And I couldn't stop myself. I felt, it was a feeling I'd never felt for anybody before. I didn't know what to call it. So I just took her back all 3 times. But little did I know that for the reason she broke up with me every time, she was lying. Because first she said that was her mom. Then she said that she didn't want a relationship. Then she said she was scared of a relationship. And then the 4th time she broke up with me, she wouldn't tell me why. I said that was the last time I wouldn't take her back. And then a few days later I see her running around with another guy. Turns out she was trying to make him jealous. I was a wreck, but I couldn't get over it. First time I thought someone might actually care for me in that way. Didn't work. And since then I haven't been able to care for another person like that ever. So eventually I got partially over it. Still to this day, she's still kind of a memory for me. The other day I found a picture of me and her on my computer, and I stared at it, and I must have cried for about 10 minutes looking at it. It was one of the hardest times I've ever faced, trying to get over it. So now I've moved into high school, but now school is my escape from home. At school I'm myself. At home I'm living a lie. A lot of secrets kept. I can't tell my parents about myself. There's nothing I can do. Now I'm just at school. I'm myself. I can be happy. At home I'm lost. I spend time in my room playing video games or recording for you guys as much as possible, or writing on the computer because that's my getaway. I love to write. That's my thing. I love writing. I love words. I love words. I can't get enough of them. I've written so many things in my life. Books, fan fictions, movie scripts. I have a whole booklet in my backpack full of songs that I wrote myself. And that's my escape. So at home that's what I spend my time doing. After I'm done with my homework, I come to the computer, I record an episode or 2, edit them together, post them. Oh, one of the videos just finished editing now. Let me close it out. So, that's how it goes at home. Then I go to school, and there's a lot of girls at school that I don't know if they come on to me or just want to hang around me, but still, I'm still partially a popular kid. There are some enemies I have. I mean, for me, it's hard for me to get me to hate you. And now there's people that I hate. Because it's mainly in PE where I see them. They're the jocks that only care about winning the game. They don't make it fun. They cheat as much as possible. In basketball, where there's the no contact rule, they throw punches and elbows and shove you to the ground and slap. I got slapped in the face the other day, and I got a huge cut on my lip because of my braces. Because I had the ball, they came barreling into me, slapped me, punched me, and the teacher wasn't there. And they didn't do it when the teacher was there, only when the teacher was gone. And then they would do it, and then one little dude jumped on my back and tried to take the ball. And I know I could, if I wanted to, I could break their necks in seconds. I could show them that they don't want to mess with me, because I'm a good fighter. I'm a really good fighter. I mean, the muscle I have, you know, this is all. But there's more to fighting than just muscle, like everybody thinks. I mean, I could throw the quarterback of the varsity football team over the back wall if I wanted to. but I don't want to. I don't want to hurt people. I don't want to use my fighting skills just to get revenge on people, just to show them that I'm bigger than them, I can beat them. I don't want to use any of my stuff to make a point. And that's why I bottle it up. And I can't really do anything about it. And it just, every day, it's just a struggle not to, I mean, I'm a good kid. I'm a good guy. I don't like hurting people. And I hate it. And the problem is, I hurt people anyways. I don't mean to. I really don't, but I make mistakes. I'd love to be sitting here and telling you guys that I'm the ideal person. I never mess up. I never do anything wrong, but I don't. I make mistakes every day. I hurt my friends. Last year I was trying to help my friend because she was getting picked on by another dude and who apparently had a crush on her, and she was trying to play with him and he didn't fall for it and he thought she was trying to hurt him, something like that. And he went around telling everybody that she was a psycho, word I can't say, that was trying to hurt him with a razor blade. And I don't know where he got the razor blade idea, but she said she was gonna deal with it herself, but I couldn't. I can't stop myself. I wanted to help in some way, so I kept telling her, you know, you gotta let me help. You gotta let me help. You gotta let me do something for you. You gotta let me try, because it's who I am. I have to try. I can't feel good about myself if I don't try to help. But she said she would handle it herself, and I guess I got mad and I said, you can't tell me not to help because you're telling me not to be myself, and that makes you a bad person. And next thing I know, she's hurt. And I don't know how I could have fixed what I did. And at the end of last year, we were moving. I didn't know where. I thought it could have been really far away because my dad needed a job. I thought it could have been so far away, and I was stressing out because I just got all these friends. I just made all these friends. I didn't want to leave, but I thought I was going to have to. We had no idea, we had no idea by the end of graduation whether we were going to move or not, where we were going to move if we did. And I was so scared. I said goodbyes to all my friends just in case because I had no idea. And it was that day that she decided to forgive me and just say goodbye. So I hugged all my friends goodbye. It was one of the saddest days of my life because I felt like I was gonna have to leave everybody I cared about. And it was so sad for me because I couldn't handle it. So over summer I was stressing the entire summer, crying most nights, not able to sleep. Lately I haven't been able to sleep, period. I have no idea why. So at the end of summer, we were done moving, and here we were. The twist was that we moved not farther away, but closer to the school I was going to. And I was flipping out. I got to high school orientation that day, and I was ecstatic. I was, hugging all my friends, saying that I wasn't going anywhere. I was staying right there. And surprisingly, the biggest hug I got was from one of my guy friends. You see him in a lot of my videos, Nick. He's a close friend. He's real. He's more like me than probably anybody could ever be, except my best friend, who joined the Navy, and I haven't heard from him in a year. But my best friend, his name's Cody. There's nobody that can compare to him. If there was ever a good person in the world, it's him. There's never been a better person than Cody. He was more a brother to me than my own brother, who I was closest to in my earlier years ever was. He was my best friend. Whenever I had a problem, I went to him. He had amazing advice for me. So, he joined the Navy, and I haven't heard from him in forever. He doesn't post on his fan fictions anymore, which is how I met him. It was through writing. So it's been really hard because I don't know what's going on with him. I haven't heard from him, and you know, it's not easy because he was more like me than anyone's ever been, and I have never even met him in person because he lives so far away. I've seen pictures of him. I've never heard his voice. Well, I've heard his voice. Oh God, I have something going on with my leg. I'm sorry, guys. You know, we're going to the doctor pretty soon to check it out. I think it might be a pulled or torn muscle because I can't work this muscle without it hurting like nobody's business. Anyways, so that was what was going on. So nowadays, girls, I can't tell, I haven't been able to even look at a girl without thinking about my first girlfriend. And it's like, it saddens me so much to think about how I was used because of that. You know, I was not the lucky one. Someday I might be. But every girl that thinks they might want to get to know me, I can't. There's one girl that's my friend, and then everybody says she has a crush on me, everybody says she doesn't. You know, I don't know anymore. I don't know people. So nowadays I'm making it by. Living a lie at home, making it by in school, trying not to hurt anybody. One actually valuable lesson that my dad taught me, the last time he actually taught me a lesson at all, was that there's a difference between fighting and defending yourself. So I'm always waiting every second of every day for one of those people that I know hate me and that I know I hate to come and try and make a move. That's when things are gonna happen. So, now you know me. So anybody who doesn't know me and is trying to judge me, please watch this. Pay attention to every detail, because everything I've told you in life about my life is what defines who I am. My name is Skynight. I'm an author. I'm a songwriter. I'm a pianist. I'm an artist. I'm a YouTuber, and I'm a person like all of you. I have feelings. I like to show my feelings, my emotions. I show them in everything I do. My anger, my sadness, my happiness, my joy. Everything I show. Especially my fear when I'm playing horror games for you guys. So this has been my first vlog. Hopefully I'll be doing more just to update you guys. You know, I've suddenly had a burst in subscribers and likes on my Facebook page, so I thank you guys for that. You know, it's amazing. You know, we live in on an amazing planet, amazing country, despite what people say, but the fact is we're all human. There's no difference between every which one of us, and yet we're all different. Blacks, whites, Asians, Mexicans, we're all the same. We're all human. We just come from different areas where we just gotta look different. You know, I hate racism, I hate cheaters. I want to live life to the fullest. But I want to have fun doing it. I want to have fun in life, I want to live a long life, and I want to die happy. But when I say I want to live a long life, I don't want to, you know, live 100 years or 1,000 years. By long, I mean joyful. I want to live a large life, a joyful life. I want to experience as much as I possibly can. I mean, I got this hat in China. And Asians are amazing people. You know, they're smart. They have a very complex language. Their food is delicious. They're not short. I will guarantee you, they are not short whatsoever. You know, and New York, I've been there. I've been to Florida, where one of my Steam friends lives. You know, I went there I've tried so many things, and it's amazing. The world is an amazing place, and I know we can take it on. So we need to stop differentiating between us by race or by country or by freaking species, if that's what you want to call it. You know, and by religion. I mean, I've been forced my entire life to follow this religion that I don't understand it. You know, we differentiate the world by certain religions. We believe in this God, you know. We believe in Allah, Zeus, you know, Jesus, Jehovah. We believe, you know, we get it. We believe in all these gods. You know, if you still believe in Zeus and Poseidon and Hades, then may they be with you throughout your entire life. I mean, I'm not gonna differentiate by religion. I just know that I don't know. Religion is weird. So, that's just how life goes. But I want to live it to the fullest. That's why I'm doing this. I figure if you guys are gonna watch my video, you're gonna want to know why I do this, why I am how I am, why I am who I am, why I am myself. I'm me. My name is Skyrider. There is nobody I'd rather be. There's nothing I'd rather do in my life. I just want to be here. Well, not here, but I want to be with you guys. I want, you know, we live in an amazing place and amazing communities all over the world, but we are all a single, you know, we are all a single species. We all have to coexist and live together. And that is how we live. So thank you all for watching. Subscribe to me if you have not already, and I'll see you all in the next video. Later.